Greetings and good day, and welcome to your channel. In this episode, we are going to explore Rumi's approach to the concept of fear. Let's begin by reciting a few verses from the great Rumi. From the fear of existence that now abides within you, that phantom of yours is nothingness, and you are nothingness. Nothingness has fallen in love with nothingness. No nothing has ever set another nothing on its path. When these illusions have been cast aside, the irrational part of you is made plain. Rumi considered the human soul to be a battleground, a swirling mix of different elements. In his view, innumerable non-organic beings inhabit our inner world, even though we remain largely unaware of their presence except through the signs and moods we experience. Among these, fear holds a distinctive place. In Rumi's worldview, the roots of fear within the human psyche are not clear or fixed. An endless array of factors may contribute to its formation: our education, religious beliefs, environment, upbringing, society, genetics, and many other parameters. Rumi emphasizes what might be the most important point for all of us. Fear is a foreign entity, distinct from your true self. Because fear is alien to who we really are, it shows up as an unpleasant, emotionally heavy feeling, just as soaring, divine thoughts can elevate us to a higher state and bless us with a more beautiful world. According to Rumi, falling in love with fear only brings about our downfall. To illustrate this, let's listen to another beautiful, profound poem by Rumi. Fear and despair know it as the call of a giant that draws your ears down to the depths of the lowly. Every call that lifts you upward, recognize it for having come from above. Every call that incites covetousness, hear it as the howl of a wolf laden with sorrow. In Rumi's perspective, a vast difference exists between what appears in our minds. That which is divine and celestial opens our hearts, brings laughter, and fills us with inner joy, whereas anything that causes constriction, inner anger, or sorrow is undoubtedly undivine and foreign. According to Rumi, the only field in which we truly wield control amid this duality is our inner self. In future episodes, we will discuss the themes of free will versus determinism through Rumi's eyes. Thus, we must consciously choose between these two paths, divine or non-divine, based on the insights discussed above. Rumi teaches that even if thousands upon thousands of reasons surround you to embrace fear, and even if the whole world seems to provide justifications for the fear that is forming within you, you must say no to it. Because all these reasons and proofs might be undivine, your choice in every situation should always lean toward thoughts and actions that open your heart, even when you feel as if you are in the depths of hell. Listen again to the beautiful words of Rumi. Do not sink into despair. Make yourself joyful. And before that fearful cry, call out in your own voice. O loving one of forgiveness, pardon us. O healer of ancient festering pain. A person must always make a choice that leads to an open heart and inner happiness. We need to accept that genuine joy comes from within, and through persistent practice of that choice, it eventually becomes a spontaneous state of being, so natural that we no longer feel forced to decide for it. Remember also, 90% of the fears in our psyche remain confined to our inner world and are never meant to manifest outwardly. Locals say these are like foreign entities that, simply through their baseless presence, attempt to drain our pure cosmic inner energy in order to feed themselves. Rumi reminds us that when confronting fear, the first step is to truly feel it within, and, most importantly, to recognize that this fear is not really you. The human being is made of the substance of love and light, while fear is not of that same nature. One of Rumi's most crucial recommendations in facing our inner terror is to see that fear for what it is. In doing so, you strip it of much of its power, leaving it weak and less able to control you. In future episodes, we will explore what happens after you acknowledge your fear. For Rumi, inner strength far exceeds any psychological fear. This inner power must be embraced through practice, contemplation, and patience. Fears in themselves are powerless. It is only when we consciously or otherwise validate them that they gain force. Rumi famously expresses his wonder at humanity with this deep poem, "The wretched man who does not know himself. From abundance he descends into scarcity. Man sells his own self for trifling gain, fastening his own atlas to a mere trifle." We must not allow our inner fears to dominate our psyche, remember. We are of divine origin, of the infinite. Such domination only occurs if we ourselves validate the fear. Just as a ship does not sink suddenly in water unless it has been punctured from within, our inner being can be undermined only by our own choices. So, with sincerity and awareness, we must vigilantly guard against the formation of these psychological fears. In the Rumi school of thought, this is the very essence of meditation. Understanding this truth allows our consciousness to leap to higher dimensions, leading to a more joyful life and better, more positive experiences. Thank you for accompanying us this far. In this episode, we have briefly discussed fear, its interplay with the human soul, and some guidelines for tackling it from Rumi's viewpoint. If you find some parts a bit dense, feel free to listen to this episode several times and reflect deeply. It is our hope that we'll all come to a fuller understanding of Rumi's teachings. And if you enjoy episodes like this, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends, so that together we may all contribute to making the world a little more beautiful. In the episodes to come, we will take a closer look at Rumi's recommendations. We must believe that the advice and prescriptions of Rumi and the sages of wisdom around the world can indeed be liberating. May we all, with an expanding awareness and by overcoming our fears, unlock new doorways of wisdom and insight for ourselves and for humanity. Greetings.